this is part of Arkansas Thrifters, and I'm here with another video. This is another how I do things. I don't necessarily think that the way I do things is better than other people's, don't get me wrong, but this is the system that I'm slowly beating out and slowly straightening up into something that'll work better for me. So if I think I got a couple tips that may help you guys get on the right track to your own systems that will work for you and your business, then by all means, I'm glad you guys are watching my video. But this, how I do things, is how do I store my clothing. Now specifically, this is for pretty much sweaters and down. It's not for jackets, suits, anything like that. So anything that is light, can be folded easily, and can fit in a baggie. And this is a two-part system, but it basically, you take two steps, you put it into one, and it's done. And all you will need for this demonstration, or for this method, is your clothing item. Today I got a Life is Good t-shirt. I still got a list. I don't think it's worth much, that's why it's probably not been listed yet, but I usually like picking up these Life is Good shirts. You also need baggies. These are still new, not opened. And you'll also need a tub or a box. I can't really pick it up because of my living situation, but I got some banker's boxes over here where I store my clothing. Now, specifically for most of my clothing, I use these gallon-sized storage bags. As you can tell by the packaging, this is from Walmart. These are 97 cents or 16 of them, so you pay about 6 cents a piece. And the way I do it, take one. Yeah, you should get one. So all you need is one. Okay, first fold the shirt. I'm not really good at folding shirts, so I'll do my best. Okay, one semi-folded shirt. Now what you would want to do, most of these baggies come closed from the factory, so of course you gotta open them. Open, shirt, slide in. Okay, now zip it up until you get to like the last inch or so. Leave a little gap. Then take your other arm, press it against your body, make sure you got a clean shirt on, and squeeze it. Squeeze all the air out of the little baggie. Now I say specifically squeeze the air out of these because these are shirts. These are sweatshirts, stuff like that. These are lightweight clothing that can be folded, refolded, beat up against stuff and will not get damaged. What your major problem with clothes is, as you guys know, is moisture. Moisture is a killer for clothing. So after you get all the air out, make sure you finish ziplock bag. If you're a little paranoid, I'm not really paranoid because I've trusted these bags. I've dealt with them before. You can always fold it over and tape it if you want. Do something like that and tape it. And that's the first part. The second part is, sorry, it fell. The second part is take baggie, throw it in your box. That's it. So after you're, but I know what you're thinking. Thought this was a two-part. It is, but it isn't. The whole first part is pretty much fold the shirt up, put it in a baggie, then put it in a box. What this kills is a second step. And since it's already baggied, say I sell this shirt. I know it will go first class, so all I will do is print out my order details, grab it from the container, put it into a poly mailer, like so. Then you seal it and do whatever you want with your poly mailer. Make sure you have your order details in there. Now, this system is fast, it's easy, and it's space conscious. I have a lot of clothing listed. Not all of it's in this new system yet. A few pieces are already, Mostly hats. Hats, I leave the air in. Shirts, I don't. Because, as you know, this getting dinged around a little bit ain't going to really hurt it. But this new system I recently got from a couple ideas I got from other thrifters. Some people do this, some people don't. Some people just put them in like manila envelopes and stuff like that. That I thought to myself, that's time consuming and costly. Because not only are you paying for the manila envelopes, yeah, a lot of people will mail this stuff out without plastic. But it's also a nice moisture hazard, especially if you get like wet box and it drips in your manila envelopes. This system saves time and saves money in more than one way. It saves money because if you do clothing and you do it, I'm not going to say the proper way, but if you do it my way, you put all your clothing into some sort of plastic container. A container, I mean baggie, trash bag, stuff like that. Because you guys know, clothing's natural nightmare is moisture. And if you get moisture inside of a shirt and you mail it off for 3 days, good chance that's going to smell like mold when you get there, and good chance you're going to get a return and a negative feedback. And as a seller on eBay, you don't want that. So I thought to myself, what would be a fast, easy, cheap way to do this, and where it's not costing me any more money than it already is? So this system came into play. The only extra cost is something everybody needs: storage containers of some sort. And I know what you're thinking, but what about the plastic baggies? Well, there's my other issue. These baggies I've already used for mailing my t-shirts, my jerseys, my sweatshirts, dresses, tops, shorts, pants. Basically, if I can fit it in this gallon bag and then put it in something else, it's the way I do it. So I already spend money on these plastic baggies for my own mailing system. But then I thought, why not just take that step out? Start storing them in plastic baggies inside my storage containers, and so when the item sells, all I got to do is grab this already packaged item, throw it into a poly, add an order detail, and mail it off. No extra hassle, no extra cost, no extra headache. This is just the way I figured out it would be easier for me to do this, and it has proven a lot easier. Because especially if you take the air out of your t-shirts, you could fit a ton in just a small banker's box. I know in one of them, I left some air in them, but I got like 20 hats and 2 decent, and like a full dress and something else and a couple other small shirts in one box, and it's not even full. And then one I got like 6 jerseys in and a couple t-shirts, and I'm slowly building more into it. And this is just the way I do with it. This is a new system I just incorporated. This is a very new system, as I only got 1 order set of the banker's boxes, so I only got 10 at the moment. I still got my crates in the bedroom, but they're going to be slowly dwindled down to miscellaneous items, and all my clothing will be into the banker's boxes. And I'll see how that system works, because I still want to use the crates because they're handy and they're stackable. But the banker's boxes seemed a little bit better idea for clothing. Those not so much, since they don't have lids. And yeah, I don't really have shelves, otherwise they wouldn't really matter. But shelves are expensive, so I'm dealing with what I got right now. So yeah, this is part of Arkansas Thrifter with another video for you guys. This was just a short tip video on how I do things. Not saying that my way is better, I'm just trying to give you guys ideas for your own system to help you, sorry, I almost said escape, but pretty much just for you guys to get your own system down for your own business that will work for you to make everything smoother, faster, and money saving. So please, have a great day, and I am out of here.